Go.
Folks, we're alive.
More clear-headed this week.
Yeah, you don't have Coachella fog? What do they call
No,
it?
Coachella, but we're also not stoned.
Oh, we're... Yeah, we are sober.
Mm-hmm.
Zach has some caffeine in him, which
Just
is
a little
which is
bit.
needed.
Yeah.
Welcome into the show. We have Chuck here. We don't have a camera for Chuck, unfortunately, given the... we have some crew in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
So watch their content on Jukes.
Yep.
They'll
It'll
be
be great.
covering the draft. Zach and I will be covering the draft tomorrow night.
Yep.
We'll be going live with the draft. We'll be giving out draft grades. I'll try to get some promo out for that. But let's let some more people flow in. Let's maybe let me do an Instagram share.
Oh,
Try to get some promo.
don't want to get the feedback. There we go.
How's everyone doing? How's your week been, Zach?
Chat, there we go. People are starting to pick up. My week's been good.
What's
finally feel like a human being again, man.
Yeah, how long do you think you've been to Coachella enough? How long does it take for you to get out of the fog?
When I was
and
in
the haze?
college, it would take me like 3 days.
Yeah, you just
and then when I
bounce
got
back.
out of college, it would take until the weekend, and then I'd start to feel normal again. And then this year, it took all the way until the following Monday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember
a full week.
The worst was when we worked at the Ringer.
Yeah.
I came back and Pat was like, "Oh, we have a band from Coachella coming in to play in studio." Do you remember that?
Yeah, I forgot it was like.
And I just was like, bro, I was like sweaty.
Like, I
I was
can't
sweating
listen
out
to
all the
any
drugs.
music.
No, and it was so loud in the studio. I just remember like, this is so lost on me right now. And then I was super flustered because the playoffs started and they were trying to get me to make memes, and I couldn't get anything funny because like I felt like I had melted all of the funny out of my brain.
The stress of it all.
So yeah, this year better, but yeah, I made a beef stew.
Oh.
Love that. I got an Instapot for Christmas, and it's fucking awesome. You have an Instapot?
I don't. I just have an air fryer.
Oh, you do? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Instapot, you throw all that shit in, let it
let it
bit
sit
by
for,
bit,
like,
and
an
then you
hour.
fucking seal it down. It takes even less than that. It takes like 30 minutes.
Oh.
And
We
everything's
didn't need an
soft
Instapot.
and bro, it was phenomenal. So I made beef stew and just went to town on that this weekend.
Things we love to see, you know.
Yeah.
Zach making
What
beef
about
stew.
you? You had some nice stuff.
I've been
going.
good, man. I've just been eating.
Great. You went to the SC spring game?
I went to the spring game. My girlfriend is a USC undergrad and grad student, so she's a big Trojan fan. I had the food at the stadium is complete garbage.
It's so bad.
Like
It's
so bad.
so
The hot dog was like unbearable. I got nachos, like I got Al Pastor nachos.
Oh, you kind of sampled it, huh?
Yeah. Obviously not great. The only beer they had was Coors Light and Dos Equis, and I was like, limited options. But funny enough, they didn't. She got tickets reserved, and we walked in, and they were like, our ticket scanners aren't working, so just come right in.
Oh, because it's such a big stadium.
I know. So literally anyone could have just walked in and sat anywhere. They weren't checking anything, so that was nice. I went to the LA Times Book Fair on the USC campus. That is a great kind of little festival thing on campus. Basically like book vendors, intense, but they have like food trucks. There were like bands playing, and I was like, this is just like a nice, quaint family time. But I was like fucking around trying to get free samples. I got a free tote bag, which is a big win.
Oh wow, big W. Love that.
Outside of that, I've been eating well. I just have a lot of pies in my freezer. My neighbor,
cheesecake.
Go follow my neighbor on Instagram. It's Chainsaw LA. She is a professional chef and baker. So right now she's experimenting with cheesecake and banana pudding pie.
Let me just say, I had the cheesecake yesterday. Unreal.
Yeah.
My only note, the crust, she should make the crust thicker.
Yeah.
Because the crust was amazing,
so
but the cheesecake itself was unbelievable. Like the actual cream cheese cheesecake portion.
Here's what she does, which is hilarious, is like on test pies, she like shrinks everything, so the crust and the actual filling is shrinking, so she's not like,
that makes sense.
It's all about flavor and trying to get it
okay, that makes complete sense.
Because she once gave me...
Don't tell her I said
this. Because she once gave me a test pie, and it looked like a sheet cookie, but it was like a full-on pie with the frosting and the crust and the insides. And I remember it was like a rectangle, like a piece of paper size rectangle, and she had it in saran wrap, and I would just take it out and eat it like a chocolate bar. And I finished it in 2 days, and I was like, hey Carla, I finished that test pie you gave me. It was so good. She's like, you finished that already? And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's like the same basically calories and stuff as a full pie.
Yeah.
It's just everything's condensed.
I love that you ate it like.
And I literally, I was like, I sat on my couch and ate it like a fucking Hershey bar, and I was like, no wonder I've been feeling like not well the last 2 days. But shout out to her. Look, it's playoff time. And shout out to our social team. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Idris. Shout out to everyone running the Bucket Social. They did a playoff bracket challenge on Instagram, where they had you guys, the fans, pick the playoff brackets. So we just want to cover this now that some games are being finalized and see where people went wrong, where people went right. It seems like for now they're going to be right.
On the West, for sure.
Suns beating the Pelicans. It seems like they're up 3-2. They won in convincing fashion. Mikal Bridges played amazing. Did you see that KOC stat last night? That it was like he guarded Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum for 70 plays, and they both shot like under 25%, and he also had 31 points. So
shout out to KOC.
Yeah. Mavs probably going to beat the Jazz. Safe to say. Warriors probably going to beat the Nuggets.
Yep.
Grizzlies, I hope Grizzlies Wolves go 7 games. That's the best series. Yeah. And
fucking Cat, man.
Unreal.
What do we say to Cat at this point?
I tweeted it last night. Yeah,
he is.
I was just like, don't talk.
Someone.
It was like 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Not even.
A friend of mine. I don't want to say who it is because he made a really good point. I don't want him getting flamed online if people are mad at this point. But he said if Karl Anthony Towns was more of an asshole, we would be roasting him on a like Paul George level.
Yeah.
But because he's a nice guy, we all feel bad, kind of like punching down on him. So
it's a fair point.
But it's also like, bro, stop.
Just stop talking.
Just stop doing this. Like, what did Dragonfly say about Jordan Woods coming out of the stands? Like he knocked out Apollo Creed. It was,
Was she at the game? Is there shots of her?
no,
Okay,
when they had the play-in.
Oh, yeah.
She's at every game, but
Yeah.
no, like.
Which is true love because
Yes.
Minnesota is not the most fun.
No.
So anyway, go back
So
to these.
7 games. I think that'll be fine. Heat Hawks. Heat won, right?
As a
They
guy,
cleared.
who holds a lot of Trae Young
Stock.
tough.
Yeah.
Tough series for me.
His numbers resembled Julius Randle's numbers in the first round of the playoffs.
I
Tough for
also
Trae.
I also don't really think anyone around him was very good.
No,
but
it was also a matchup nightmare for Trae, where he's guarded by Butler, Strus, all these like bigger wings who are fast enough to guard him.
Yeah, he said that Trae said after he watched the film, but he said this is the first time where he's like, it was a team defense. Like, everywhere he went, he couldn't make a spin move. Somebody was already there.
Yeah.
Things like that. It was like
They
Spo,
man. Spo's a genius.
Spo's
There's
a
Did you see
genius.
that clip last night of Spo where like he sat down for the presser and the one guy was like, "Hey, did you hear Ja ended it on a layup?" And Spo was like, "Are you kidding?" Like, because he's a legitimate fan of basketball. He's like, "Are you kidding?" He's like, I should have known it wasn't gonna go to OT, and was just like chopping
Mad
up
that
and
he
talking
missed
gay, and mad that he missed it. And he asked like the Miami Heat like press sports guy. He was like, "Why do we have TVs in here?"
He's
He's
so
like, I say this all the time.
cool.
Why do we have TVs in here? I was like, Spo just is a fan
He's
and like a
awesome.
diehard of basketball. So I like the way that series is ending. Sixers Raptors. They will.
I just want the Sixers to get through because it's like I don't believe in that Raptors team at all.
Yeah, but did you
So-
see that the Sixers released second round tickets already? And so
Damn it.
even John Gonzalez, who was one of our good friends, was like, "Yeah, maybe wait,
Yeah.
maybe wait a little, given Doc Rivers' history. I know Chuck
Yeah.
knows that too well. Bucks gonna beat the Bulls.
Yeah.
Nets.
I just want to take a victory lap here on the Bulls thing because
Yeah.
a lot of you sat and
The
said
hype was
this
real.
Bulls team could win a championship. Not you, Chuck. I'm just saying not you at all. I made eye contact with what I said. So I want to be
Directly at
very
Chuck.
clear. It's not Chuck.
Chuck was like, "Hey."
But you, America, you told me this Bulls team was one to watch, and I said too many of those guys get injured
Yep.
or get sort of frail when playoff time comes because the way they play doesn't necessarily translate. DeMar struggling, Lonzo hurt,
Yep.
Levine, whatever. But I knew not to believe in them. Like, they're a very fun team, but it was like, I'm sorry, like that team isn't gonna do anything in the playoffs, and here we are. So Bucks getting through there, and then obviously everyone believed in the Nets. That was the lone place where our wise fan base got it wrong. Was
And
that
I don't blame them. I
No.
think if they maybe watched a little.
I blame Ben Simmons.
Yes, I think if they watch basketball like over the last 2 months, they'd see that the Celtics are rolling. But
Yeah.
I know the Robert Williams injury was a big hit for that.
Then he comes back.
yeah.
Ben Simmons doesn't play. We did a video. We have
You have the man on
limited
the street
audience. We
thing,
did
right?
Man on the Street most hated player in the league. Everyone said Ben Simmons,
Good.
which I was like sort of surprised because you never know like.
Yeah,
how
I
much
saw a
knowledge
little
people have out
Trey
there.
in the clip, a little
Trey,
Kyrie, but
yeah.
the usual suspects. Suns Bucks, you still feel good about that, even with the Devin Booker injury?
No, I wouldn't.
What do you think, Warriors?
If you. Yeah, but I might bet the Mavs to beat the Suns in that next round.
Wow.
So a guy I know, Jordan Simeone. He
Okay.
played. He was a safety at ASU. Good, really nice guy. He's does on-air work in Arizona now for one of the networks there. He said that at the Suns game, he had pretty good seats. He said that after the game, he saw Devin Booker yelling at the Pelicans, "I'm back." Now, people were like, "Did he say we back? We're back?" No, he's like, he was yelling, "I'm back." I had chills, and so I sent it to Mo because like a little, I don't know if that means he's gonna come back yet, or if the idea was like this is gonna go now. If this goes 7 games, he'll for sure be there for the game 7. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah, they said 2 to 3 weeks, knowing
But
knowing his
injury's-
desire, like
that
hammies
injury's
are.
such a like it's
Dude.
so
It's
prone
not
to
the same
flare up.
hamstring. It's not the same hamstring.
It's okay.
It's the other leg too.
Yeah, but like
Hammies-
true, but,
hammies, you're like-
it's hard to put those behind you.
Yeah.
Especially in the playoffs where it's so much wear and tear, and he's gonna want to play every minute of every game. So, and the way that Luke has been playing, I'm like,
Luke has been playing really
I
well.
don't know who's.
So that's interesting. The Suns over Mavs.
Yeah.
We Mo, luckily, because he's a legend, gave us the kind of polls and information.
Mhm.
So I'm curious what percentage of people thought Suns over Mavs.
Wow.
81%.
Now that was pre-Booker injury.
Yeah, pre-Booker injury. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Warriors, Grizzlies, that's a little closer.
You know who's... So we've been in our group text. Anytime Karl Anthony Towns is a bad game, we say Karl Anthony Towns is hiding a child. Like, you know how that Pusha T said that?
Yeah.
You are hiding a child. So we've been doing that for guys that are kind of on fraud watch. You know who's on fraud watch for me is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Whoa.
He's been fucking terrible. Fouled out.
He's always a streaky shooter, too.
He fouled out last night.
Yeah.
I don't think he's had more than like 12 points in the entire series. It's like...
Here's who saved their ass, though, is Brandon Clark, who's
True.
been, like, absolutely, filling up the rebounding thing. He had 7 offensive boards last night. But, yeah, Jaren Jackson, I like that.
I love
he's
him.
Still
Like,
young.
I think he's
still
so
young.
good. But I'm like, Jaren, John needs you right now. Like,
no.
and I appreciate how good Bane is and that he can come in and do good things, but it needs to be Jaren.
Well,
Jaren needs to be cooking,
yes.
and he's getting killed.
Well, speaking of Ja, Daniel, that's a transition for you if you're editing this, my guy. Speaking of Ja Morant, I was looking for topics for us to cover. Feel free to join in the chat if you guys are tuning in. Ja Morant, this was a great Reddit post. This is obviously before last night's game where he had 30-something points.
Oh,
Here is the stat. It says, from StatMuse, 35 shots now, which is actually still
below it.
So the tweet's basically saying, Ja Morant has more tweets than field goals made in these playoffs. Most basketball players do not tweet during the playoffs. They follow the LeBron James 0 Dark 30. Ja Morant, somehow,
tweeting through
35 tweets. He's had more since then, so I still think he has more tweets. In the spirit of Ja Morant, who won Most Improved Player, this was his award that is, you guys talked about on Out of Pocket. This is quite a funny way to accept this award. It's very humbling, but then I almost think he went too humble with gifting the award to Desmond Bane.
Yeah. Have you ever been caught re-gifting something?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. It was like after a white elephant where I got the gift and then I gave it to someone else. Like, didn't you get that at the White Elephant?
I had a bottle of wine in my house that someone gave me, and I brought it to someone else. No, I completely got away with it. But it was like a bottle of wine I had no interest in, and then I gave it to someone as a housewarming gift, and they're like, "Oh, this is so sweet, blah blah blah. Like, you know a ton about wine," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that one's great."
Yeah.
Just like shoveled out.
But yeah, Ja got caught red-handed. I think he did on purpose. I think Desmond Bane's happy, but why is Desmond Bane gonna have an award that says Ja Morant Most Improved Player on it?
It's a stupid look. The whole thing. It was like, why would you give it to him? Like, he was in the running for MVP.
I know.
Like,
so people are saying he really is Ja Durant, Gen Z KD. So let's take a look. We'll give a tier rating. I couldn't put all these tweets into the tier maker.
Yeah.
He has a lot of Trey tweets early on.
Trey
the goods. All right, man.
Especially about how Trey played, we can't. I'm not even gonna put that one on the ratings.
Nah, for real. Trae Young in the second half. So he's just on the internet.
Yeah.
Watching basketball like we would, but tweeting like a regular, another Trae tweet.
Nate Jones.
This guy is active. I love that. I love a good emoji. Just a little scribble. With nothing. I think it happened with some comments regarding Skip Bayless maybe.
Oh.
This is a full on brand level account tweet. Well, he's tweeting like he's a fucking buckets account or the Ringer account,
What in the hell? Led the league in blocks plus steals, blocks per game, and is not on the. I mean,
took a major lead that should be on the MIP list instead of me. Congrats, coach. You deserve that award. I respect supporting your teammates and showing
good
love.
Shit.
But you don't need to go that ham on this.
No.
You have to accept your losses like you do your winnings. Either way, he changed to me be putting on for a city regardless. Something about Ja, he said stamped. This guy is active, folks. CP took over this game. He's so cold. I mean, like, I don't think anyone else tweets this much. Took losses because I wanted to see other motherfuckers win. Charge it to the game.
What is going on? Like, I get it. Like, tweet as much as you want for now. I think it's one of those things where it's like, in like 5 years, we're like, God, don't you miss when Ja wasn't like such a
tweeting,
brand and he was just like kind of
body
Jesus
armor.
Christ.
There it is. We
Gotta
got some
get that
ads
one.
in there. Brunson hooping. Just
They're not good tweets.
no.
Like, if I was, say, employed by Yahoo or TheRinger.com, people would be like, these aren't good tweets, Zach.
I just like he's quote retweeting himself.
Yeah.
There it is. 017.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
These dudes having fun. I believe he's talking
It's
about
just
the
not
Warriors.
good insights. Oh.
Dog. He's got. This is the baseball thing that he posted, but the mindset's still the same. Got to finish. Not only is he just active on Twitter, he's very active on Instagram as well. Because he posted that Jordan baseball bat thing. Humble but too confident. That is not what humble means.
Nope. Grizzlies analytics in the replies.
Oh, shout out Molly
Molly
Morrison,
Morrison.
getting the plug there. Friend of the program, friend of the company. Tell him again. I believe that's his daughter. Very wholesome at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But my guy, you are tweeting quite a lot.
Yeah.
In the playoffs. Luckily,
Holy shit.
the play has not. I'm like Johnny Cage. You see my clan ain't phased. Luckily, he's playing well. He's backing it up. Okay, no wonder he's tweeting at Ja. Team Body Armor.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're getting to the
Body armor is not good.
No.
It is. We talking about.
What?
You gotta try the right one. Body armor is good.
No, bro, it's so sugary. It is more sugar than Gatorade.
That's what I'm saying.
It tastes smoother than Gatorade,
The coconut
but
water add, dog. It's different. It's different.
The
Yeah,
idea.
Yeah, your body armor light. Body armor light is.
okay, this is a good tweet. Motherfuckers be capping, and it's him with the hat. Body Armor Light, that is better.
Yeah.
But the idea
Body Armor?
that body armor, like, people think body armor is healthy. It is not.
I mean, Gatorade isn't either.
No,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
understand that.
That's why Gatorade got 19 different types of Gatorade. Gatorade light, Gatorade this, Gatorade.
You know what I miss?
You know-
Propel. I miss
You
Propel.
can still get Propel.
Can you?
Yeah, it's out there.
Ja Morant.
Propel's nice.
Ja Morant's last tweet,
Lemon
45.
Propel. I don't know why. I always
do the
fucking
powder,
loved
right?
it.
Yeah.
No, the lemon Propel,
Oh,
like regular lemon
so
Propel.
good.
Yeah.
Ja Morant's last tweet, 45 minutes ago. He's very active. Last one before that, 8 hours ago. His dunk of the year was incredible.
Yeah, I
This
don't
is
blame
funny.
him for tweeting about that.
Shout out Ja. Shout out to this infamous moment. Hopefully, the tweeting doesn't backfire.
No,
as
it
you
won't.
enter the
He's
playoffs.
he's awesome. It won't.
Clearly,
Let's
we
get
have
to this
something
one.
fun in the background. We have Ben Simmons, who's made some news given his courtside fits and lack of play in general.
People acted like he was gonna play in
I
an
know.
elimination
know.
game. That shit was
What do you
never gonna
expect
happen.
from him? Because you guys said it perfectly on OP. Like, why would he, as if it's 3-0, why would he come in, given all this drama and media bias that's been put on him, show up and lose and play bad? You know, like it takes at least a player 3-4 games to get into game speed.
I agree. I think the thing with him that was interesting was, like, you're looking at a guy who was so rattled by the end of that playoffs that it was like, why the fuck would he set foot in the playoffs to come back?
Right. Shout out
Fogey,
Fogey. Shout out
lurking
G
for
Sports
more
Talk.
meeting. I love it.
Let's get into this. Ben Simmons courtside fits tier list. We can't judge him on his on-court play, but we can certainly judge him on his off-court play.
Yeah.
It might be hard for you to see these photos, so let me pull up the photos that I've downloaded of them, and see if can I even show these in the other thing. Like, will they pop up on not on Google? Let me see.
retweet this again.
Here's one. Okay.
All right, there we go. Oof. I don't like that.
So
It's a Prada sweater.
yeah, with the dunks, those are very
Dunks are
expensive
good.
dunks. That's this one here.
I don't like the armband.
No, I'm going C tier.
Yep.
Like it's always like just because you wear designer doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
And that's the Ben Simmons problem. He's
One
always
time
in designer.
One time I saw the Pistons owner at an event, and he was wearing like really expensive, ugly clothes. And it's like just because
that was at
yes,
the Blake Simmons,
yes,
the Blake Griffin thing. Yeah.
And it's like just because you can go in and buy whatever you want in the store doesn't mean you should go in and buy the most expensive things in the store. Same thing with that. It's like this LV shirt, right? Like, is the Louis Vuitton hockey jersey? Is that what that is, basically?
Yeah, he's wearing a Louis Vuitton.
Or is it a hockey sweater, whatever you want to call it?
With the Jordans. Similar vibe, right? He's gonna he's gonna pair a nice pair of sneakers with something that is.
I like the pants. I like the shoes. The sweater is fine. Like it all goes together. I'm of the belief that you don't need to be that matchy.
No.
Like it's so clear that he's like, if I match the top with the shoes, it's a good fit.
I already win.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm whatever about this. I think it's also a C for me. Let's keep things moving. Apparently, I spelled my own name wrong in the head deck. Thank you, Chuck. I said Sean with 2 E's because I'm an idiot. Here we go. I like this one.
You do?
I don't like the sneakers. I don't like the Sakai low blazer kind of sneaker, but I like the idea of the bucket hat with like this, the work jacket, the striped shirt, like the work jacket matching the shorts on the striped shirt. I can't do bucket hats.
He's so obsessed with matching. You know what I mean?
It really is. He has one brand type, or like theme, and he's sticking to it.
It's funny.
Foggy, that's a great comment.
Simmons Fitco. Last one looks like Buffalo Wild Wings long sleeve server uni.
I love that take. Bucket hat fit.
All right, you can go B with that.
B.
That's fine.
I'll go B. I think
I'd give him credit for stepping outside of
better.
his shirt, match, shoes, fits.
We got another one in the same vein. He's wearing those crazy Safari Air Maxes.
Okay, I would go to the movies in that.
Yeah.
Like, that's real comfy looking.
Yeah, a nice little designer sweater.
I like that.
Sunglasses that really match the whole vibe.
Yeah, and I just like that he's not doing the shoes shirt match. Yes. So I'll put that one B.
He's letting the shoes take the most.
Be the focal.
Yeah, exactly, and the nice little beige sweater. I like that. I'm going A. Right?
Yeah, I like that. No, okay. I like that A.
I haven't seen an S tier fit yet.
No, and I'm not like. I also think he's pretty good. Oh God, I was gonna say he dresses pretty well. I don't
more matchy, right? This is the same problem he's running into.
Same problem. He also looks like he pooped his pants and he's like, "Mom, come get me."
Here's another thing with the Ben Simmons thing: tough poser. Like his face is with the poses. He never looks comfortable.
No.
He doesn't look comfortable in his own skin. I think that's part of the whole Ben Simmons problem. Right. I just don't like this jacket, like this plaid Burberry look kind of like pattern. The dunks are clean, obviously.
I love the pants and I like the shoes.
Yeah,
and he's wearing off-white socks. How much do you think those cost? I'm gonna look it up.
I literally think those are like $60 a pair.
Let's see. I just found some off. Oh, here we go.
He's like,
you're lying to me, chat.
Oh my God.
Chuck and chat. How much do we think the off-white socks that he's wearing in this costume? A pair.
I'm gonna go with about 300.
You went high.
That's high. That's a good guess.
Good guess though, because I would not have thought. Bro, those are $95 socks
for a pair of socks.
$95 fucking.
In what world?
We deserve the world to know.
No, like seriously,
we deserve.
Bring a comment now.
Yeah.
Like if I was a millionaire like Ben Simmons, I still don't think I would pay $95 for socks.
Now maybe it's that he's so spoiled with the fact that Nike just sends him Nike Elite
socks
all the time.
This is all free, probably.
The shoes for sure.
Yeah.
Pants he probably bought, and the shirt he probably bought, and then the socks he probably bought as well. I just don't know when I was ever like, you know what'll really upgrade this fit is $95 athletic socks.
The most I paid for socks was Nike when they
The Elites?
No, they released a set of tie-dye socks.
Oh.
Which I was like, oh, tie-dye, that's cool.
Yeah, that is
And
cool.
they were like $20 for a 4-pack. You know, and I'm
I
like,
got some Michael Jackson socks.
Michael Jackson socks.
I ain't even worn them. They're still in the box.
Chuck is a sock expert because he's
These are
wearing these
good ones.
Rugrats socks
Rugrats
right
ones
now
that are fire. Yeah, I love their Rugrats.
That's really great. For the socks alone, I'm
Here we
going
go.
D tier here.
The socks better come with a full tank of gas.
Yeah, if I was an Off-White or like Nike kind of company,
Yeah.
if you buy these $90 socks, we'll give you a gallon of gas.
Yeah,
which
a
is
gallon, 100%.
yeah.
Just something
That's
to get
all
you
I
from,
want.
get you out of the
A.
parking lot. All right, what else we got?
We got him at the Nets Pacers game. This is a little clean. He's going to Sakai Waffles again.
I don't mind.
I would
that.
wear this.
Yeah.
Supreme
What's the
tee.
shirt? Oh, it's a Supreme shirt.
Little
Oh.
Supreme, kind of not
Yeah.
overdoing it. Nice, really nice watch.
Yeah.
The sweater looks a little tacky. I like the graphics on the thing, but as long as it's around the waist,
Yeah.
um,
I'm with that.
I like this fit. It's not an S tier, but
No.
it's an A tier.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn, I didn't realize he's kind of a sneaky bad dresser.
it's kind of sneaky bad.
Like, he takes a lot of risks, which I appreciate.
Now.
Now, that one was the one where they famously, like, he corrected the reporter and said it was lambskin. Because they were like, oh, I really like your leather or whatever, which it is leather technically. He was like, oh, it's lambskin. Is it lambskin is what he
Yeah.
said?
A Prada jacket.
Lamb, rather not.
Prada lambskin jacket, the matching pants, Supreme tee. Can you just look at his face? Look how again, to your point, it looks like he just sharded.
Always.
And he's trying to hide it from everyone.
It's so...
Oh my god.
How much do you think that cost, Chuck? His stupid green jacket, how much do you think it cost?
Prada?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta be a G.
G?
Oh yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah.
4,300.
What?
4,300 for
That
this.
is more than I pay
So the
monthly.
set gotta be what, like 7,000?
Yeah. No, but the shorts are probably also a grand. That is double. More than double what I pay for rent.
Oh, yeah.
In Los Angeles.
Yeah.
For a 2-bed, 2-bath. The cost of that jacket is the cost to live somewhere for a month.
Yeah.
A lambskin jacket.
Oh no! The shorts are worse.
The shorts are also $2,400. So this fit costs, what did he say? This fit costs...
4,300 plus that.
Yeah,
This
that
is
thing-
$6,700. $6,700 for this bullshit. Like, it looks cool for sure, but like, bro, you haven't played a game in a year. And,
Also-
and then the lower half, he's dressed like an old man.
Yeah.
Like, I like the ankle sock, like I like a calf sock, but I don't know. Those shoes are
What are
stupid.
those look like
They're Nike
another
for sure.
Sakai blazer thing.
Yeah.
Here's the funniest part, which is why that courtside fit of him wearing those crazy colors. Like when you're sitting courtside and the Nets colors are just black and white.
Yeah, you stand out.
Regardless of what you wear is gonna stick out. So why not just blend in?
Yeah.
Why not blend in?
The black shirt fit so
Was
much
great.
better. Wait, let me go to the chat. No, they're just cracking up at the
D tier for me, given price point.
yeah. $6,700. But I think the most wild part is he has a $6,700 lambskin turquoise jumpsuit. When you phrase it like that, it makes it more insane.
Yes. If it was like the whole thing was like $2,000, he would have been a C tier, B tier.
Can I ask you if he just had the jacket and wore just like
Jeans
like
or
black
whatever,
pants or
fine.
jeans or something? It's
It's
it's okay fit,
A
right?
tier fit. Because then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you wore really one nice piece,
And then
and then the pants and everything, whatever.
I'm fucking sick knowing that costs that much.
Here is a pretty clean fit,
To your point, blending in.
blending
You
in.
can sit on the bench. No one's gonna stare at you. What shoes are those?
These are like Nike Comme des Garçons or just Comme
okay.
des Garçons.
I'm not
I
that
think.
mad at those.
They look cool.
yeah.
They look like
Pants
New
look good.
Balances. Pants look good. Simple.
Yeah.
Not overdoing it. This might be the best fit from the list.
Yep.
Put at the top of A. I haven't seen an S tier fit yet.
No. I feel like we will like the next one.
Here we
Maybe.
go.
Nope, I was wrong.
Marnie T.
What is...
Crazy. This might be a Bodie jacket. Just patches and stuff. Louis Vuitton bag. I never like jeans like this.
Those...
There's
no,
like
real
salvage
beefy.
dark blue kind
yeah.
of beefy jeans, and then these.
The naked and famous
Yeah,
jeans.
yeah.
If you ever wore those.
These
I
are
had
bad.
those back in the
This is
day.
a bad fit.
Yeah, this one's really gross. I don't like this shirt. How much is that brand? I've never seen that brand.
The jacket.
No, the t-shirt.
It's like a Marnie. Marnie has good sweaters that a lot of people are wearing.
Fucking puke.
Maybe be like Marnie.
$300. It's a $300 t-shirt.
Basically.
Fuck you, Ben.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's F tier. Sorry. I'm sorry.
And then this is the iconic.
It just he
the iconic
collected
court
$20
set.
million, or how much did he get paid this year?
He owes a lot too for not playing, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he
No,
does
he's-
it. Oh,
he-
they got.
He's trying to fight to get the money he lost. So that's why he was pretty much sitting on the bench.
He fought to get the money back from when he sat out, but he like not showing up to camp, which was a couple million, but he got paid $35 million this year. Or no, sorry, $33 million this year to do nothing. Wow.
I mean, if you're
hell
doing
of a
nothing,
life.
you might as well spend that money on.
He's gonna get 35, 37, 40.
Oh my god.
But it's just like, bro, you got paid $33 million to do nothing. Don't throw it in my face so much.
And
you
he is throwing it in your face with this fit. Look how bad
the pockets are sleeves. What is? Wait.
Is this
On which
triggering
one?
something for you?
Me?
You seeing his fits? Are you triggered? Your shoulder hurt now, or something like that?
Yeah.
Are you having
My back.
My back.
Mentally, you're asking me to play. It's triggering my back injury.
What do
Yeah.
you say? The sleeves? Do the sleeves have pockets?
I'm done.
I think he meant this fit.
Oh God!
Oh!
Oh no! Drop it.
I didn't even realize.
Who pointed this? Dill. Shout out to you. These are disgusting, dude.
Oh my god. That's F tier, alright, I think.
Why is it like that?
And then we have this.
Oh my gosh.
You saw the pockets on that. Fucking stupid.
I look at the ripped sleeves here too, like.
I don't love that. I kind of like the pants.
Pants are fine.
But
He's trying.
That's a fit you could get off like at Coachella,
Yeah.
but not when you've not played all game and then you stick out. To your point. Oh, and he's wearing a Warren Lotus shirt.
Yeah. It's out of control.
It is. It is.
But that's Ben Simmons' fits. Ben, maybe wear something affordable
Bogey
so
said.
people think you're more of the people.
Bogey said the fit is S tier because of the
Okay,
memes.
okay, fine.
No,
fuck
leave it there. Leave it as it is. Because I love the idea that the S tier is empty, and the only thing you got close to with A were the fits that were like just less douchey.
like the most. No, actually, did we move the sleeves? Okay, yeah. This has got to be D tier. This has got to be D tier. There's only two good fits. I can't believe that.
Put the flashlight sleeves down.
Is he fucking his sleeves or pockets?
Bro, why?
Also, just look how uncomfortable he looks
It's been,
again.
they literally used the neck liner on
Yeah.
the sleeve.
Yeah.
No one ever was like, you know what my Letterman jacket needs? Just real beefy, stupid pocket holes.
Fur pockets right in
Also,
here.
like, the idea that his arm when swinging wasn't blocking one of them, that he was walking down the hallway like this. So that he could show off those fucking beefy pockets.
They're literally in the way of.
He had to
his-
freeze like that, dude. Think about how you walk. Left, right, your walk gait. You know what I'm saying? So he had to stop.
He walked like he waddled
He
like
had
a
to
penguin.
Stop in the hallway so that they could get that picture of those.
Tearing that boy up. Y'all tearing this
Bro.
boy up. Hey.
And like you see all the
Exactly.
Celtics players in the background, and that's what he's concerned about.
This is Al Horford's
Where are
face
you-
when he saw the sleeves.
And also the glasses that look like fucking Speedo goggles.
Ugh.
Come on, Ben.
We can get him all
And
day.
he always has the I pooped my pants look. Yeah.
Yeah, I pooped.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, there's poop in there.
So what?
Yeah, these are $700 pants. They're full of poop.
Oh, me sharding? No, not me. Poor guy. Well, hopefully you get back on a basketball court soon. Hopefully, the the libtards that are triggering you don't affect your back.
Yeah.
Um,
Here, Dill said, I agree. Mean Fit's got to get a tear bump. I'm not convinced those pockets are actually functioning pockets.
yeah, maybe you can't even.
Dill, shout out to you
Yeah.
for pointing that out, because I didn't even catch it.
We
the
would have
first
kept
time.
it moving without it.
Yeah.
So thank you to you.
This is so bad seeing it just all a D tier.
We'll send this to Mo. Hopefully he gets this out, and I
Yeah.
think people will agree. People might agree that, or disagree that we have too many good fits. Like,
Yeah.
2 A fits might be a much
Generous.
for Ben Simmons. So
Yeah.
we'll move on. Our last thing for today, Zach, you guys covered this on Out of Pocket, but you guys covered it as just the worst movie candy.
Yeah. All right, so here's how this happened, okay?
Yeah, how'd this
Shout out
conversation
to Cameron. She and I were watching, we both were down bad from Coachella, so
Right.
like, I being fucking, there's a few times that I out myself as being like truly an old person.
Yeah.
I cooked us a nice beef stew.
Yeah, exactly.
We sat at home, we watched The Batman. Pretty good.
It'd be
Hadn't
funny
seen
if
it
you
yet.
said something like, we watched Casablanca. You know, like,
Gone with the Wind.
yeah, we had a nice
so like-
cab sav.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's nice. The Batman, 3 hours. Good way to like.
Yeah, it was good. But I was like, when I was at the grocery store getting everything together for the stew, I was like, oh, how fun. We're going to watch a movie. I'll get some movie candy. So I grabbed popcorn, and then I grabbed 2 different movie candies. I grabbed Swedish Fish and a thing of Raisinets.
Love Swedish Fish.
Okay, and I came back, and she was like, I really appreciate you for trying, but this is not good. Like, you did so bad.
Oh no!
Yeah, which...
I like that you got variations, right? You got a gummy
Now-
candy and Swedish Fish
Yeah.
and Raisinets, which are a little different.
Now, here's the thing. They weren't even Swedish fish. I realized they're like Dots branded fish.
Okay, yeah.
But they tasted
The same-
similar and the
yeah.
same texture. My thing was that, one, Raisinets are criminally slept on because people hate raisins,
Yeah.
and I get that.
but
But
the
Raisinets
Raisinets
are
candy
nice.
are not the
Anyway.
same. Yeah, yeah.
So, we are going to S tier movie candies because it's an important exercise. And,
Look, cinema's back.
yeah.
People are back
Go
in
to
the
the
movie
movies,
theaters.
folks.
Go to the movies. Support local conglomerate movie industry.
Go support
It's $1 billion dollar
your
industry.
local AMC. Yeah.
Go support your local movie production companies.
Do you have a movie theater that you go to, like a specific one?
Yeah, so when I lived in Los Feliz, I would always hit the Los Feliz 3, which is
Right.
like one of those like old, makes you feel like you're old-timey theater. It's only got 3 theaters. There's one theater that's like a box.
Really?
There's like maybe 12 seats.
Really?
But it's great. It's very cozy. Chuck had like the classic.
First date.
Oh,
wife.
Oh, that's so
Really?
nice.
That's very
End of the
sweet.
world. That-
No
Oh,
kidding.
that's
that
awesome.
Dumbass movie.
Yeah.
End of the world with Seth Rogen.
Oh, this is the end.
This is the end. Great
I
movie.
love that movie,
Great
bro.
movie. Great
I watch
first
that
date
every
movie.
Halloween.
Yeah, I grew up in that area, so I went there.
Right,
Much
Ch-
further,
yeah.
but it's,
Chuck's a local. He gets it. They have the classic marquee that makes you feel like, you know, it's back in the late 90s, 80s. That's one of my favorites. The Vista is also in Los Feliz. That's one theater
Yeah.
that is recently been purchased by Quentin Tarantino. It's been out of
Oh, right.
business because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino recently bought it, and he will.
They're fixing it up now.
They're gonna fix it up. That'll come back. But recently, because the only thing we can go to is AMC's. It's far for you, but the Glendale
No.
Galleria Americana AMC Theater is my spot.
Yeah,
That's
I have
my
the Century
spot.
City AMC.
Because for me, I like, you know, this is a secret. This is inside baseball for
Yeah.
the people of Los Angeles that are not on the west side of Los
Yeah.
Angeles. You want to go to the Glendale Galleria, you want to go to the AMC, and you don't want to pay for parking, you park at the Target parking lot,
Yep.
and you walk your ass over, and you don't have to worry about parking. To the point where locals did it so much that they put signs, like
They'll tell
like
you.
a year and a half ago, they put signs being like, "You are not allowed to walk to the Americana. If you park at the gallery, you're not allowed to walk." I'm like, how
Shit,
do you-
Target.
Yeah,
Can't-
there's no way to catch people.
Target's doing the same fucking thing that Bezos has done with Amazon, where they like just fucking create those like off-brand things
Yes.
to push out other businesses. Now, my theater,
Century City.
Century City AMC. Here's the thing. I have my whole thing. Okay, 1, 2 hours parking free.
Great.
2, they have smart parking, so I don't even take a ticket because I have my license plate set up.
Oh, so
I
you just
pull
walk
It
in.
scans me. I go right up, and when I go to leave, it scans to my phone, so that I don't pay. I just drive right out.
How does it do the validation? Does it?
You scan a thing on your way out with your
Oh,
phone. You
okay,
see a little
okay,
picture.
okay.
It's like
That's
you-
cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know.
it's great. I love the Century City AMC or the Westfield Mall, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Then my thing, I know the quickest lot right next to the theater.
Easiest
I
walk
get out of
in.
my car, I light my joint,
Yeah.
I take a little walk through the parking lot up, and then it's a pretty short walk from the lot to the theater.
Yeah.
Just enough time for me to really choke down the joint.
Yeah.
Joint. Flick it.
Power smoke it.
Power smoke it. Yeah, power smoke it. Toss the roach. Walk into the theater. Sit down. But I love the theater because I have the AMC thing where you can see 3
Oh, you have
movies
the
a week
AMC
for
movie
$20.
stubs? You have stubs pass?
Because I prefer to see, if I'm gonna go see a movie, to see it in IMAX or AMC,
Dolby
like Dolby,
or whatever. Yeah,
where
agreed.
it's loud
Agreed.
and you got the recliner seat.
Agreed.
So I fucking love that. But anyway,
I love the theaters in general. I love being
Yeah,
back in the
I do too.
movies. Last movie I saw in theaters was Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was incredible. Was Harry?
no, now I can't read it. I'm glad you saw the comment
yeah.
though. Harry, shout out to Harry.
Yeah,
That's a
shout
great
out Harry.
message. I really wish I could
Let's
read
get
it.
into this. Hot tamales D tier. Who's trying to eat spicy snacks?
My
while
mom
watching a
likes
movie?
hot tamales. They're just too, like, no one's. I can't imagine.
Let's say hot.
Yeah, I
they're
just
too
can't
hot.
imagine sitting there and just wolfing down a boxes.
You gotta love spicy food.
Yeah.
I love spicy food, but I'm like, I'm not trying to enjoy
Tamales?
my hot
It's like
candy.
a sweet, hot
You
sensation.
want to know a fun fact? The hot stuff that they put into the tamales it's like an acid. I'm so sick of people saying that about me, Harry. Harry
Beans
said
in the
Zach's
theater?
movie theater S tier snack is beans.
Do
Just
you
I
bring them in
always,
a, do you bring them in a
you know
cup?
that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Tupperware?
Fun fact about hot tamales: the hot flavoring that they throw in. It's not very much, but if you get it on your skin, it will boil your skin. It's like that acidic.
Chuck made the most
drank you would
disgusting.
die.
Chuck made a face of like, I will never eat a hot tamale
Yeah.
again.
Never.
Twizzler bites. I
I know people that put hot
Ben
tamales in
Simmons
popcorn.
sitting behind y'all.
Thank you, Rick.
Rick, shout out.
I have a funny Twizzler story. So I
Uh.
was back in Jersey, seeing 2 of my best friends, the Sinkyu twins. Shout out to them, and they're very much snack boys.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
the people who I said I gotta visit the sauce boss, and there's a picture of literally every McDonald's sauce. But they have a bunch of great candy. They have a great pantry, and the other brother Anthony is like, I'm gonna go down for snacks. You guys want anything? We're both like, no, we don't want anything. We're good. We're good on snacks. He comes up with a handful of Twizzlers and throws it down the bed. Gives me 2. Gives Steve a handful. And Steve and I look at each other and go, Twizzlers? And we were like, are you out of your fucking mind? We were like, when did we ever say that we want Twizzlers? And then we looked at each other. We're not Twizzlers, guys.
Yeah, good.
And we're like, also, no one's gonna eat more than 1 Twizzler.
Yeah, I agree.
And we were just
Completely
we were
agree.
disgusted. And he was like, Anthony was like, but I thought you guys liked Twizzlers. Like nothing about us screams Twizzlers.
Twizzlers,
But Twizzler
guys.
bites. Ugh.
Yeah, put those deep.
Junior mints are pretty good.
I think J mints are iconic candy. I think those should go up a little higher. A
B?
little higher.
A?
Now, I'm not saying they're the best.
Iconic,
But it's
historical.
Every fucking theater has junior mints.
Yeah.
And I think they're good.
Yeah.
Now, I have to be in a very
Specific.
specific mood.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I'll eat some J mints, certainly over peppermint patties.
Yeah.
You know, because junior mints are small, right?
You can
You look Chuck looks disgusted at
Everything
me.
mints and like hot tamales.
I was just about to say.
It's all the same.
In the
Like,
genre, alright,
it's
put it
too
down to B.
much.
You put it down to B.
It's just too much of
Like,
one
do I
thing.
want to brush my teeth in a movie
It
theater?
does. It does taste like toothpaste. Put it down to C. That section needs to be clipped off of me just losing all steam.
Classic M&Ms, B tier.
You
I
think?
Like, A?
Yeah, I feel like A or B.
Let's go B,
Okay.
just because classic. These Mike and Ikes, I haven't had a Mike and Ike in God knows
They're
how long.
fine. The cherry one sucks so bad. Put those C.
C. Raisinets,
I'll fight.
You fight for A?
Yeah, A. Because here's
Okay.
my thing.
Explain, go your Raisinets.
One,
take.
Raisinets are good. Okay, I understand you think they're an old people candy. They are, but you know what? Old people are also wise. So here we are.
Beyond their
They've
years,
had
yeah.
they've had many times eating fucking all the sour bullshit you want to throw at me. But you know what? Raisinets, you take the box, you dump it in the popcorn, you get a little bit of the salty, you get some of the sweet. It really is a nice flavor profile. I love Raisinets. Now the thing with Raisinets that are fucking annoying is sometimes you go to get the popcorn and you get the handful. One of the little bastards rolls out, falls between your legs, melts, and you got the like shitty chocolate stain. Terrible.
They're like, guys, Zach shit his pants in the movie theater.
Zach did a Ben Simmons.
Is you smiling awkwardly? Yeah. We have some infighting, or not infighting, support within the comments. Rachel,
Oh, here we go.
not
Sorry.
thrilled.
Boo! Plain M&Ms are the worst iteration of M&Ms.
We'll go see. We appreciate your feedback. We're here
All right.
for the people. Charleston Chews.
I just don't get them, but I get like people love them. I just don't think they're
People
very-
love them. Here's the issue, and I'll have a Charleston Chew here and there.
You
They
ha-
fuck up your teeth.
Oh yeah.
These motherfuckers are like
Oh.
Spider-Man web, where like you're like.
Oh, okay. Chuck's candy of choices out there. We'll get to that.
I can't wait. Oh.
I'm not about a candy that really is devastating on your molars. Like,
Yeah,
just
I don't need it, especially when like
don't-
I'm chewing so loud that I can't hear what's
Yeah.
happening in the dialogue of the
And
movie.
theaters are dirty places. Okay, I'm not trying to fish around my mouth, my finger to get the things out of the back of my teeth.
Like I'm already dealing with popcorn enough.
Yeah.
The kernels get in your teeth.
Skittles?
Skittles, love Skittles.
I could see B or A.
I could fuck up a bag of Skittles. Let's go A here.
Yeah.
Lemon heads. Ooh.
D tier. Lemon heads taste like the smell of urinal cakes.
Oof.
So you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Harry said Charleston Chews for people born in the 50s.
Yeah.
Back when their teeth are strong enough.
Hey, now, let's get some Charleston Chew.
What do you say? What do you say, laddie?
Yes. Yeah, man.
We going duds? Milk
Alright,
duds?
I don't like milk duds for the same reason I don't believe in Charleston cheese. Now,
Chuck?
Charles here is a milk dud guy.
I
Let's
love
hear it.
nuts.
Let's-
Because-
That's a great.
His logic is like you can take time to savor them,
Savor them.
you
Yeah.
get the chocolate, and then they soften, and then you can eat it.
Caramel.
So
Now-
that maybe is my fault because I'm such a like,
Yeah,
just like
I
a
wanna-
fucking.
My issue now is that
Nuts.
AMC theaters, it's 40 minutes of trailers. By the time the trailers are done, I'm done with my popcorn,
True.
drink, and candy.
I have to do the thing where I put like, I
base
come in
layer?
with the thing that I do the popcorn, you dump it
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
tray. I bring napkins and I cover the popcorn in napkins and set it next
Smart.
to me because I have no self control.
By the time the movie starts, I'm like, I'm done with my candy. I'm not going to
Yeah.
leave now.
No.
Here's my issue with Milk Duds, Chuck. Here's my issue with Milk Duds.
These are
The name does not sound appetizing.
yeah.
Milk Duds.
Duds.
Duds alone is like, well, you're not selling yourself well.
So
You're like, these are bad.
shout out to Fogey. He said these are 7-year-old men disguised as millennials with the raisinette steak. Fogey, I'm telling you, take some raisinettes, dump them into your popcorn, get back to me.
Back in my day.
So on the duds note, this is super random.
That would be me.
Okay, put him in B.
Okay, for
Jared,
Chuck.
Jared Dudley. Okay, my friend used to say his nickname was the Dud. My friend was like, you mean the Dud Muffin? Would always say that.
And
I
he
was
said
like,
it's Jake who would score
Jake,
70
yeah.
points at Dudley. Yeah.
and it was like, that is not his nickname. And then we were in Arizona, and we went to a sporting goods store when Dudley was still on the Suns. And he's like, hey, you got any Dud Muffin jerseys? And the guy goes, I'm sorry, what is that? And he's like, Jared Dudley, that's his nickname. And the guy's like, I don't think it is. It was great. Anyway,
Maybe a rebrand, Milk Buds.
Milk
Buds you're having with your buddies. Milk
You
Dudes.
can't share them.
Milk
Now, if
dudes?
they were weed, they should be milk buds.
Yeah.
If there's some
That'd be
THC
good.
in there,
That'd be good. Buds with a Z.
yeah, milk buds.
Uh,
what is
Dewy fruity?
I don't
No,
like
that
that
sound-
one.
that sounds a bit problematic.
Juji fruits?
We had the juju fruits.
Juji fruits?
No, but
Juju
those
fruits? Judy.
I know what jujubes are.
We'll put them D.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Who the fuck is getting a box of nerds and going to a movie
I love
theater?
nerds in general. I'll never eat them in a movie
No.
theater.
That's a
No.
fucking nerd.
Charleston chews are only good frozen.
Will,
Interesting.
what kind of teeth do you have, dude? They're impossible non-frozen. Then you freeze them? They're, oh my
That's
god.
risky.
This guy's got molars.
Yeah. It's like Jaws from Batman, or not Batman, from James Bond. You know,
I'll go nerd C because I just like nerds. I'm not gonna
Okay.
order them. at a
Okay.
movie. They'll do Sour
Sour-
Patch Kids.
S tier.
S tier, yes.
Yep.
S tier.
Your tongue is fucked
Your
up.
tongue
Oh,
is
for sure. And
fucked,
your teeth
but
hurt.
is it not worth it?
It is. And like the watermelon ones are amazing.
Here's the trick: the watermelon ones are a little less brutal on your teeth.
Are
They're
those
a
the
little
watermelon
softer.
ones? Those are
These
the
might be the watermelons.
That's fine. That's fine. Those are good.
Man of taste.
Those go up there.
Whoppers, Whoopers.
I don't mind. I don't mind Whoppers, but like I get why people don't like them. Like John hates Whoppers. I don't mind them, but I think C is
C
fine.
tier. What are these chiclets?
Chuckies.
Chuckleys?
Put those at the bottom.
You got a candy we don't know about?
I wish.
Oh, here we go. Some Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's are great.
Did we already put those in?
No, that's
No.
the same people that make hot tamales.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mike and Ike's. I just
hot
don't.
tamales not hot.
I just don't need a whole box of Mike and Ike's.
Whoppers are also for people born in the 1950s.
Facts.
Uh,
I don't need Whop. I don't need Mike and
I don't mind them.
Give me like 4 Mike and Ike's.
If you were like, oh, I got a box of Mike and Ike's, I'm not gonna be mad.
Give me a Mike and a Ike.
Yeah.
I don't need Mike's and Ike's.
Yeah.
I
I think Junior Mint should be B tier. Now that I'm looking at this,
Okay.
and I also think M&M should be B tier.
Classics,
Because
classics.
here's my logic with that. Everything above C in the B tier, I'm not mad at if you
No.
bring back to the C. Everything below it, I'm like, bro, what are we
if
fucking
you bring
doing?
that, I'll be like, I'll always go. I'll
Yeah,
put a hand
yeah,
out. I'll put a
yeah,
hand
yeah.
out and then go, and I'm like, no, I'm good. All I need is 1 handful of the B tier candy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I might have to move
okay,
Mike
Mike and Ike's out of it.
might be an A for me.
Yeah.
I think
She,
Mike and Ike's are better
Rachel
than
says
Junior Mint
Mike-
and Milk Dud.
yeah, I
Mike and
agree.
Ike's S tier. A lot of people say Mike and Ike X tier. We will, because we're a man of the people. We'll compromise. We'll go A tier.
Oh my, Jesus said Charleston shoes were invented in the Depression so the masses could extend the little joy they had. Oh my god.
Honey, make sure you save this one Charleston
This
shoe.
one Charleston shoe
for
will last
hours.
you 2 weeks.
It's a nickel. It's probably a nickel for a bag of Charleston Chews,
Yeah.
and they saved up 3 weeks for that
It'll,
nickel.
la-
For that bag of Charleston Chews.
it'll last you a month and a half.
They'll take it out of their mouth and put it in the tissue paper and save it for later.
Hey man, you done with that? You done with some of that chew?
Can I actually have some of your chew?
Oh.
It's actually like chew, like actual dip, you know? Like
Yeah.
that's the vibe I get.
These are a great comment.
I don't know what these are. Butt
Wait,
cups?
hold on.
These are the flamey Mike and Ike's. We can avoid.
No.
those.
Those are black licorice, aren't they?
Okay.
Isn't that what that is?
Which one?
Yeah, those Mike and Ike black lit. Yeah.
I think so.
Or the
I think
spicy version.
There's so many different.
Okay, all right. Bottle caps are terrible.
Indeed.
They're like those are like
Those
sweet tarts, which are just
free.
Ugh.
That's what they are.
yeah, they should be.
Like
free.
Will said, jawbreakers. Jawbreakers are easier to eat than Charleston chews.
Cookie dough bites. I know my friend Marcel likes them. I just don't think they taste very good. They kind of taste like you're eating drywall with chocolate.
They're pretty
in it.
heavy too,
It's
huh?
not the same of eating cookie dough.
Right.
No,
No.
it's not.
If that's your thought coming in, you're gonna be
Disappointed.
Wholly disappointed.
I love cookie dough.
I do
I'd bring
too.
cookie dough to me in the
Yeah,
movie.
right.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dots aren't dots just Mike and Ike's in a similar way?
They're softer.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
juicy
C
fruits
tier.
too.
Yeah. I think C tier is fair.
They're just bad.
Reese's,
Reese's Pieces.
Now, are you a Reese's Pieces guy or a Reese's Pieces guy? Do you ever hear people say that?
Reese's Pieces. That
They're
people say
Reese's
that.
Pieces.
They're Reese's Pieces. Yeah.
But people always say Reese's Pieces, and it's like, you idiot. There is no IES at the end of this. There's pieces.
They double added syllables to both the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
I'll see you to the S tier if you ask me. That's an S
I'm good
tier-
with that.
S
I'm good
tier
with that.
candy.
Yeah.
The hell are these guys?
Now, if you get those Reese's Pieces, you better have some fucking beverage with you because nothing
Peanut butter.
nothing dries out your mouth like a box of those motherfuckers. All right, what are
is
these?
this?
These are those the Jawbreakers?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gobstoppers.
Gobstoppers.
Ooh,
Another free.
Yeah.
They come in that like plastic sleeve.
Yeah, yeah.
Halloween.
yes, that's a can. That's a candy that's always at the bottom of the Halloween
Yeah,
bag
man,
when you've
come
got.
on.
Please, please take more gobstoppers.
I don't mind them, but I certainly wouldn't want them in a movie.
Nope.
C may be generous.
We'll go D.
Yeah.
We'll go D. I wouldn't put my hand out for a gobstopper.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Charles, you realizing what I meant when I said lemon heads taste like the smell of urinal cakes? That was my favorite moment we've had so far.
Let's clip that. We'll make that.
Goobers?
Name
no, those are
alone.
chocolate. Those are just. Aren't they just peanuts covered in chocolate?
Maybe. Never.
Here we go.
I'll never eat anything called a goober.
Bottle caps like eating chalk. I agree. Will said. Only good thing about bottle caps and Smarties is you could pretend to smoke them in elementary school.
Okay, fair. I did that with
You
pretzel
should be
sticks.
arrested for putting milk duds higher than D.
Wow.
Coming for you, Chuck.
They're coming for Chuck. We're doing this for Chuck. We're
Yeah.
team players.
Good and plenty.
I see them all the time.
Horrible.
I've never had them. I've never seen anyone buy them. How are they still in business? How do movie theaters still have them in stock? Maybe it's the same stock from
I
the
don't know.
40s.
Yeah. They never go bad.
Literally, I see that all the time.
Does anyone in the chat eat Good and Plenty? Will
Please
anyone
let us
cop
know.
to it?
We'll get back to this. We've Skittles again. It's fine.
That's so funny.
What are these? More Willy Wonka shit?
What is that?
Snowcap. We can do
no,
snowcaps.
Snowcaps I think are so bad.
Yeah, those hurt
So
you
they get
too.
melted. They get like it's just chocolate covered in like bullshit.
Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Hard sprinkles.
Joe said he liked sweet tarts, and I was like, that seems like an old people candy. And I'm a Raisinets guy, you know, like.
Yes.
Wait, here we go. Good and Plenty is a disgusting name for a candy. Weird. I think Good and Plenty was just to add some vibrancy to the shelf.
It's just an art piece. It's an art piece.
Great call.
Terrible.
Terrible and too many. Instead of Good and Plenty, terrible and too many's.
That's so fucking good.
Zach, that's a
comment of the day.
Snowcaps
Good and Plenty bad.
terrible and too many.
I'm never gonna not call it that.
No, for sure.
Honestly, though, great branding. The color
Yeah.
scheme looks really fun.
Harry said Snowcaps are cool if you're a 6-year-old. Okay, sweet tarts.
Fine.
I can put them C.
Yeah.
All right, are those sour Skittles?
Sheesh.
I think those should be up there. Yeah, I love that you went immediately. Okay, I think
These
those
are
are regular
regular Sour
up there,
Patch.
up there
Okay,
for
up there.
sure.
Swedish Fish. Now, you had a run in with Swedish Fish.
I like Swedish Fish. My brother's thing is he doesn't like. He said I don't like the what do you call it? What was the word he used? He was the all red bags are stupid.
Yeah.
He likes to have the
A
mix.
mix of flavors. I think Swedish Fish are an A.
Yeah, I agree.
I think sometimes after like 5, I
think-
feel like my teeth are falling out.
Yeah.
Similar, not as bad as Charlton's Chew, but
Yeah.
like I could have more. I could have 2 handfuls of Swedish Fish.
Yeah.
And then be like, yeah, I think I'm fished out.
Good on them. Yeah, I think people hate them. I think people that hate them really
It's
hate them. I think
polarizing.
everyone else is like, yeah, they're
Yeah, it's
good,
fine.
or there's people that
Yeah.
love them. But yeah, I
Jujubes.
I don't even know what they taste like. I can't really remember.
D tier snacks.
Yeah.
Bunch of Crunch
Okay,
used to be my go-to.
they're great.
Every movie there I go, I want a box of Bunch of Crunch.
Fun fact about me is one time in middle school I went to a movie and I got a fucking Slurpee, popcorn,
And Bunch of Crunch.
Bunch of Crunch.
Back then it costed you like $12. So
No,
you-
it cost a lot, but I had worked or
Right,
something.
right.
I had babysat for
It was
some
your
family.
like weekend beer. Like
They
yeah.
given I had some money saved, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna really ball out at this movie." We went to go see the movie Taxi
The Jimmy
Fallon and Queen
one.
Latifah.
Tough
And
movie.
I ate all the Crunch of Bunch and the thing, and the other part is my friend Adam and I in the row behind us were these girls that were like the really pretty popular
Yeah,
girls
yeah,
from our
yeah,
school.
yeah.
They were the row behind us who happened to be there. I was like, I don't feel good. I stood up, puked in the trash can, ran out, trying to get to the front, threw up in the trash can at the next theater, threw up in the trash can at the next theater, and by that point I'm at like the front of the fucking movie place, throw up all over
Covered.
me. And I ran into like one of my mom's friends, and I was like, "Can you call my mom?" I've never told that story.
Ugh.
Tough look.
You had too much bunch of
Oh,
crunch. You
God.
had too many bunches of crunches.
Way too much.
We used to do double features in college where we'd go the afternoon.
Yeah,
and then
and
watch
sneak into the second one.
Sneak into the second
Yeah.
one. But my friend loves popcorn. Shout out Scott. I'm not gonna say her last name. He's not gonna watch this. He got with the jumbo bucket of popcorn
for the refill.
where it would be like this, and then so he crushed one for the first one, ordered a second one.
What?
By
It's like $30 of popcorn.
with 40 minutes left in our second movie he never came back, and we saw him outside the theater. You know the meme of the lady outside Popeyes who's like this, or the Jimmy Butler meme, just like like drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
Clearly looked like he ran a mile, and he was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I don't think I could do that again." He was like, "I was in the toilet that entire time."
He ate you months worth of salt.
2 jumbo buckets of popcorn.
Bro.
Bunch of Crunch is an A tier for me. It could be S tier.
A tier. It's a great candy.
And then the rest
sorry.
are Skittles. I think we're good here. Let's see what comments are saying.
Okay, here we go. Sorry. Here we go. Nah, red is the only good flavor. The mini ones are better than the normal ones. I don't necessarily disagree with that. The fact that you went 3 for 3 with the trash cans is honestly impressive. Zach Dill wants to know, does Swedish fish or jujubes? He said Swedish fish. I think, here's my thing. I like the green Swedish fish. I like the orange ones. The yellow ones are kind of mid, but like, that's a good. There's a good sampling there. Like he breaks up the flavors. I like the red ones. The red's obviously the best one.
Yes.
But I need the green to kind of change up the palette. Everything left on the board, and I'm never buying Sprees. If you came back with Sprees, I would leave the theater.
All the rest of these Skittles,
Right?
I'm fine. Like these are all the same as
the
the
purple
regular
Skittles are good, but
Really
I
good.
don't want to put them.
I've never
Those
had
are
the blue
those them,
ones.
right? Those are the purple ones. Yeah.
Those are so good.
Those are.
Here's we should do potato chips next week, just because
Ooh.
like I love potato chips.
Yeah.
But I had a bag of Doritos at the Sinky residence. Shout out to Steve and Anthony. Steve was like, he's like, you want to try the best Doritos ever made? And I was like, yeah, of course. Spicy nacho.
Ooh.
So they're the traditional nacho cheese with a little kick to them.
Nice.
Incredible.
Interesting.
Incredible.
I don't.
Just
food,
food for thought.
Well, just a preview for next
Yeah.
week. I think the only chip I hate is Lay's.
Yeah, plain
Lay's,
Lay's.
you open them, it smells like
They're just so salty.
when you open a bag of Lay's, it smells like a car ride farts. You know what I'm talking?
No.
You've just had, I know the feeling where we've been on a lot of like either when it's
Road
like
trip.
travel basketball
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
where like
Yeah.
the parents will bring like the jumbo pack of the variety thing and
always
the
what's
Lays
last.
are always last and the farts are already in the van.
Yeah.
So like the smell is always just in one.
It's just all permeating.
Lays and popcorn. Put it together.
Ooh,
Okay.
Put the
okay.
salt on the popcorn. Just put
You get the
Lays
salt from the
in.
Lays.
Salt from
Smart.
Lays.
Interesting.
My mom been doing it my entire life.
Here's where Lays are good is that you put it in a sandwich.
Oh, fantastic.
And
in sandwich.
there's a perfect for the sandwich.
But the
But
other thing is,
eating these
In and
Lay's
Out,
raw.
In and Out. As a kid, did you guys ever have the night where like once a year, it would be like if we did well enough on like standardized testing
Yeah,
or some
In-N-Out.
bullshit, they'd have the In and Out truck come to the school, and it was awesome. The line was like fucking giant, but it tasted so good.
Because it's fresh.
And it was free, and like, but they didn't have the fries because they didn't want to have to do carry all the potatoes in the truck. So they just give you a bag of Lay's, and it was just like, fuck this, I don't want these.
Just give me a burger.
Yeah,
give me a
give the
second
burger.
burger. Yeah.
So there it is. I know Fogey's just coming back from his meeting. Fogey, let us know if you you got any thoughts on this list.
Hey, wait, I want to.
I will move up the red Skittles and them to S. I mean, that's just a classic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably the only one.
It is interesting that there is so little chocolate up there,
at the top.
but that's fine.
Because for me, I'm always like, if I
Not a
know
lot
I'm
of
gonna get
people-
popcorn, I want a gummy with my
Yeah.
popcorn, not a chocolate. Even
True.
though the sweet and salty works, I kind of like the
It's probably a longevity thing.
Yeah.
Chocolate's something you eat for like 20 minutes and you're kind of over it. Versus sour stuff you could probably eat for like 2 hours, like a movie would run.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go through these really fast. Zach said, I once went to the movies with this baddie. We got Chinese beforehand, and during the film, I threw up. I've never been more embarrassed ever since.
It's funny if he's like, and now we're married today.
Yeah.
We had a Preakness Theater, my hometown growing up. Wayne had a pizza place and a Chinese restaurant right next to the movie theater.
Yeah.
So we would always, because they wouldn't let us sneak that in,
Yeah.
we would always do pocket egg rolls. So we'd get egg rolls at the Chinese place, put them in our pockets. And I think I told you the story where my one friend, one time, he had two. He double loaded in his back pocket. Forgot.
Double cheeked up
with egg rolls. Forgot about the egg rolls. Sat down, smushed
Ugh.
Still ate 'em up.
smushed egg rolls in his pocket, and they like exploded through the back.
Oh.
Oh
You know, because it was like,
Yeah.
you know, so it was a brutal time of
Ugh.
sitting in a musty local theater with egg roll guts in the seats
Everywhere.
next to you.
Yeah,
but,
that is
but
brutal.
shout out to those egg rolls; they were so good. Hank in the chat, shout out Hank.
Oh, Zowers. Those weren't bad. They're Sour Mike and Ice. I don't think they're on there.
Zowers. Good name.
Now, wait.
Why
I
not
wanna
call
tell
them
this.
Zyke and Zykes?
They should. Zyke and Zykes. I want to tell this story.
I'm still
Okay.
with Ace.
All right, I'm a person that loves smuggling like a full meal into the theater.
Oh yeah.
Like getting a cheeseburger or a burrito and smuggling that whole thing. At one time, I smuggled in like an entire to-go box of food into the theater. And like I love doing it. Okay. Yeah, but so shout out to our friend Taylor. I've told you this story maybe.
I think so.
I don't know if you've heard this story in chat. Enjoy this one. So there's a movie. It's called Lights Out. Okay, the movie's called Lights Out. It's a horror movie. I'll give you the. I'm gonna spoil it. All right.
Too scary for me.
The concept is the monster can only attack you in the darkness, and it's terrorizing this family. It's terrorizing the kids specifically. And my friend Taylor and I smuggled in some Chipotle into the movie.
Oh, God.
And I housed the Chipotle in the first 2 minutes, and I'm just sitting there, stomach full of air the whole time, okay? Sitting there, I'm like, okay, I gotta fart. I gotta let this thing go. So during the climax of the movie, motherfucking monsters chasing the kids around the house. The mom realizes that to save her kids, she has to kill herself because the monster is attached to her. So right as this chase is happening, I don't know this is gonna happen. It's super loud. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fart right now, and I lean over. Right as I lean over to do it,
Silence.
Mom picks up the gun, shoots herself in the head. Movie goes dead silent. I fart. Whole theater hears. Like it was just quiet, and also like this mom just killed herself to save her kids, and then someone farted really loudly. In the
I bet
movie.
you helped break some of the ice.
Oh, everyone was laughing, and I like turned to Taylor and I'm like, "I'm sorry. Do you think other people heard?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course they heard, bro. You've just ruined this whole ass movie for everyone in here." And he was just so embarrassed. Anyway, that's it.
I love
Mods.
that. I love. Shout out to the mods. We got some webcam chats. We
Webcam
love it.
girls, get the fuck out of here, please.
Here's my fart kind of like
Oh, yeah, please.
story. This is an infamous story between our college friends, and I'll leave you off on this. So
Yeah.
we had a class. It was like sports and coaching or some sort of class where like it was like 9 of us all in it, and then it was like 9 of our friends. Dude, the webcam girls are after it.
I know.
9 of our friends, like a couple football bros, and then like a few women in the class. So it was like 25 people, and we would like. I always talk in class. I'd be very like outgoing and like chatty, but I remember one time my friend Dylan was like, he's like even before we were walking in class, we had just had chicken fingers at the commissary, and he's like, hey, my stomach's not feeling well. We sit in class, and he's like, class is like going in, and it's a class. It's only 25 people, and he whispers, he's like, hey, I like really have to fart, and I was like, I'll cough for you.
Oh no!
I was like, I'll call for you. And so he's like, okay, that's a great idea. So we just didn't agree upon 1, 2, 3 fart or 1, 2, 3 on the fart, you know? So I was like, 1, 2, 3. And I went, and then you hear the fart. And so everyone, we sat in the back, literally the entire class and the teacher turned around. The teacher put her pamphlet down and was like, and the class was not the same. The whole environment was just cracking up. She's like, I'm just going to have to let you guys go. To the point where my friend Dylan was so embarrassed that he wrote a really sweet apology email to the teacher being like, I didn't mean to the class.
Oh my.
Da, 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 da. And she responded, farts happen. Let's keep things moving.
Oh,
being like, you
that's
don't have to apologize for
Yeah.
that. But
What a good guy.
Till this day, Dylan and I argue on it was supposed to be on go. It was supposed to be on 3. But there it has it.
Great.
2
That's
people
almost
who,
like a Larry David.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
2 people who love to fart, me and Zach.
I just want to shout out Ace. Webcams is just like hammering the chat, and he goes, "Be right back. Gotta check something out. Something just popped up."
Well, Ace, hopefully it doesn't shut down your whole computer
Yeah.
and they don't track your IP. But you know what? If the webcam girls are in our chat, that means something is going well for us because they want to get some of this engagement. Anyways, that's our show. Hope you're back next week. I think next week's our 10th episode. Can't believe we've done 10 of these.
I cannot. They've been fun as hell.
We'll do something fun, but the playoffs are continuing. Zach, please promote. What do you got going on tonight?
We got Man on the Street coming out this week,
Yep.
right? Is that
Yep.
out today?
Yeah, I'm
This
working
week?
on it.
Yeah,
Yep,
all
today.
good.
Yep.
We got OP episodes. Check those out. Make sure to sub the YouTube channel. Check out the draft stuff tomorrow. We worked really hard on it. I'm doing a like a therapy session for anyone who's down
That's on TikTok,
atrocious.
yeah.
That's on TikTok. That'll be fun.
Zach and I are going live on the OP set. We'll be going live for like 3.5 hours.
From the Jukes.
What do you want to do? Do you want to drink wine or beer tomorrow? Like,
Oh, we should drink wine for
Okay,
sure.
okay,
That'll be
I'll bring
fun.
a bottle.
Yeah, I'll get a bottle too.
Um,
That's it. That's all. I think that'll be
I'm doing
great.
Fogey, where can I buy the merch? We're still trying to. I want to buy the merch as well for
Yeah.
myself because they get it for free. But I think they're still getting that worked. But
Yeah.
we'll try to get you
Store
that.
will be up soon.
Yeah.
I think very, very soon. So
Well,
thank you guys
thanks for watching,
tuning in.
guys.